Hello, Capricorn. How you doing? I'm just going to shut my sound off there on my phone. I just remembered. Off. I'm all yours. So, I'm here to do your reading for April. Just pushing all my stuff out of the way here. I have the Light Seers Tarot. Oh, I want to put a shout out to my hairdresser, Megan. She's a Capricorn as well, and she just did my hair today. So thank you, Megan. Thank you very much. Oops. Six of Wands just jumped out. Some sort of recognition. And the Nine of Cups. Wow, Capricorn. This is really good. You actually might even be giving a presentation, having people listening to what you're saying. You could be teaching, but this is definitely a victory in something that you've been working on or working toward. In the six, you beat out the competition that's in the five. Because in the five, you're facing a lot of competition. You're needing to show off better, like somehow stand out, from the rest, and you do. This is victorious, okay? And then the Nine of Cups. So really happy here. This is celebration. This is some sort of freedom too. Some sort of freedom perhaps that comes with this. So I'm going to cut these cards right now. They're ready for you. I'm going to put that down there, these here, and that there. Let's see what we have going on for Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles. So again, like that Six of Wands, this is something you're working on. Usually with the Knight of Pentacles, he has a long journey to go to get to what he wants to achieve, wants to accomplish. And you are in the six here. Like in the six, it's the 6 out of 10. There's still work to do, but you know that you're on the right track. You feel confident. You feel like, all right, I am going to go ahead with this. I'm on to something here. And with the Knight, you decide that you're really going to move forward, and you do carefully, casually. You're taking all your lessons and your skills and your knowledge and your experience with you along the way. So that is something good. The Hierophant. Remember I said you might be teaching? You might be perhaps even guiding, being a coach or a guide in some way. This is, the Hierophant is, you might be getting some higher learning yourself, taking on a new level of experience, a new level of, what you're doing. Perhaps you were working on the factory line and now you're supervising, you have an office, and, so it could be something like that. It could be a practice of spirituality, doing a spiritual practice in some way, whatever that means to you. It means all different kinds of things. But anyway, and last of all, this has to do with, social institutions, like hospitals and universities and colleges and even prisons. So there, I had a teaching feeling, or perhaps instruction feeling, as soon as I saw that Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So this is putting time and energy in. This could be learning something. You could be doing an online course. You could be giving, presenting an online course. Um, mm, 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 mm. Yeah, you could be working alone right now too, as we all are. You know, this is something you're doing on your own. Could be a lot of responsibility, more responsibility than what you had before. And that's why you could have needed some training. You know, you might have needed some training in some way. So let's just see here. We have the Eight of Swords, so that's another eight. Strength and the Wheel. So here, I want to pull out these ones now too. The High Priestess, the Eight of Cups, your third eight, and the Two of Cups. Well, Capricorn. Um, So in your career, I really feel like here, this is your career, this Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're taking action, you're putting time and energy in, you're going toward, I feel some sort of higher level, you could be getting some training or, you know, something like that. So in your work career is going good. It's going good. And I think you're happy with the way it's going, you know. And then here in your present, this Eight of Swords is perhaps some sort of struggle you've gone through with your self esteem. You know, we want people to think we have it together. You know, sometimes we like to show that by our things. You know, I have a house and a car and all these things and so I must be doing fine. But there's some sort of struggle on the inside with um I don't know, you know what? I kind of feel like you don't want to do it alone, for one thing. I don't feel like you want to do this alone. I think you'd rather be in a partnership. And I also think that you don't have as much confidence as you portray. But geez, that's like anybody, right? Like we're all like that. We all, you know, have this exterior that is turned on. You know, we're on and we're happy and oh yeah, everything's great. And you know what I mean? And so anyway, I don't think you're sharing what your struggles are, what your internal struggles are. I don't think you're really sharing that. Hi, and oh, fake it till you make it. That's right. But I think it's so interesting because look at these two cards. You know, here's you and the reflection you see of yourself. This is what others see. This is what you see. And then look at this card in the strength. There's two sides, you know, this face is split in half and there's two sides to this person. And you know, that is also a struggle because we want to be strong. We want to be courageous and face things, struggle with grace and but we have to balance that. You know, that's the thing. We have to contain that beast a little bit, right? There's a bit of a beast here that um I don't know, it might struggle. This is why this could be some sort of enlightenment pursuit you could be on as well. This is what you could be doing work on as well, because in the strength card, you're you're more open to your two sides, your shadow side and your good side, you know, that good side that you present, right? But we all have that shadow side that you know we don't necessarily like so much. So this is where you're balancing that. You're knowing when to bring out the lion and when to bring out the lamb, right? And that could be in some sort of spiritual practice. And that could be, a spiritual practice can be as easy as going for a walk every morning before you start your day. Just that. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees and do yoga and go to church and it doesn't have to be that. It can be, and look at, it's kind of funny I said that, because there he is. He's out for a walk, and there's, I don't know. Anyhow, and then you have the wheel. Oh, look at that. The strength is an 8 as well. She's even have it tattooed on her arm. Is an 8 as well. And 8s are when we, it's like coming back around, that unity, and it's coming back around and developing, working on something again. Here you're working on the self in, probably mid-April, doing some self-work, that shadow side, that kind of, not just also the beast. It's not always anger. It's a bit of this, I want to say animalistic, our raw nature of ourselves. Sometimes that comes out in spring. We kind of all come alive that way too. But anyway, you have the wheel here. So there is something that's changing for you. Here is the adjustments, right? The adjustments that you're making, the cogs that you're changing in your star map or whatever, because this is change, and it's good karma, good luck coming around for you. I like that there's these 4 wheels, and each of them are kind of in a different position, and it's time for this wheel to change. And surrounded by 8s, you're doing a lot of the work. You also could be doing research. I'm wondering if you're doing research, like with this training, learning. You could be doing some sort of research for this too. There's something you really like about this, that what you're doing now. But I think you're trying to make the changes that you need to handle some of the things that you're going through, because I think the changes are actually happening already, and perhaps you're doing catch up. You're playing catch up. Near the end of April, you have the High Priestess, the 8 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups. So the High Priestess, I can tell you too that this 8 of Swords is sometimes about not trusting our intuition, not paying attention to the red flags, getting ourselves wound up in that same old trap, web pattern, whatever, again and again. And, in the High Priestess, we finally see, that's my dog. That's my dog. Carmela, can you calm down, please? She's always got to be heard in the background somehow, eh? Anyway, so here you're learning to trust your instinct more. Your instinct is right. It's always right when it's for you, right? When your spidey senses go off, that's your instinct. That's your gut telling you that this is the time, or this is not the time, or, I need to listen to myself here. And there's something about timing too with High Priestess, to use this energy at the right time. right? I think near the end of April, there's going to be, and with the high priestess, you're going to be making plans for yourself, okay? For yourself. And it's not a selfish thing. It's not like that. I think you're a lot more clear on your self perception here. It changes when you go through this cycle here, okay, in mid April. There's a big eclipse happening April 5th, I think it is. And then there's another one closer to the end, like the 20th or something. So in this big eclipse time, it's usually when we make big decisions, big choices. And a lot of times we shed something, shed a skin, give something up, and choose a new path, a new, something. And in this case, for you, it's more self-fulfilling. Do you know what I mean? I think there's been something missing, and this is what your instinct's telling you. And I think it told you at the beginning of whatever it is that's tormenting you, bothering you here, and you knew it, and you went in anyway. You got involved anyway, even though your instinct was saying, I don't think anything has changed. I don't think anything's changed. But you're like, la la la, blah blah blah. I can't hear you. But here you're listening now. And you're walking away because there's something missing for you. There's 2 cups missing, and it's only 2, but they're important enough that you'll walk away if you don't get them. There's something that you need. And it could be simple. Who knows what those cups contain? Maybe it's trust. Maybe it's honesty. Maybe it's reliability. Who knows what that is that you need and you're not getting, and you're not getting fulfilled in this way. So you're leaving because you're looking for these 2 cups, the unity in the relationship. This looks like unity, on the same level, seeing eye to eye. Perhaps it's affection, because they're touching, they're hand in hand. Maybe it's affection showing love, right? But this says by the end of April, you're leaving something to pursue this, and it might come in. It might be like a revolving door. You go through one of these revolving doors, you leave this, and you walk into that. It might happen that quick, because when we decide in our mind, I know what I want now. I know what I want. And I know that I haven't been paying attention to the signs. I haven't been paying attention. I've been just going, because I want that and I want that. And you know what I mean? And so now you're like, I know what I want. And I know what to look for. I know what to look for. And it's almost like you're biding your time in a way. You're waiting for the right time. You don't want to, there's something fragile about the situation, perhaps. Could be something fragile. And it could require change in some way, But luck is on your side here, Capricorn. Luck is on your side. Let's see what the playing cards have to say for you. Tell me for Capricorn, April 2021. Tell me for Capricorn what's going on. Let me get your energy in there, Capricorn. Whenever I think about Capricorn, I think about your determination. That's another thing the Strength card represents. You don't give up. You don't give up. and you have determination. So the only challenging card you really have here is that Eight of Swords. You also might feel unable to, like, you don't have a say, or you don't have, there's nothing you can actually do about the situation. But I think it's the door that you were waiting for. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, Three of Hearts. This is you and only you, or someone. Let's find out. But you could only have one person on your mind. One person on your mind. Yeah, you're looking. You're out there looking. You want something honest and trusting, and I think affectionate. Like there's something about, because they're holding those hands, eh? Tell me, for Capricorn. Come on now. You're being all resistant. Tell me for Capricorn. Okay. There we go. There's a few. Oh, quite a few. Okay, let's lay them out here. All right, you got a couple of tens, so it looks like something is ending. It could be a love situation, and also could be a living situation. You could be moving, okay? Or that's what you want, is to move. You could be looking for a new place right now, and you will be successful. You could have to sign a lease, or it could require some sort of signature contract, something like that. But I think, yeah, I think you could be looking for a new place. You might be even sharing a place with someone. And you're going to be really happy about it. You're going to really, really like it. Very happy in your new place. This even could be as soon as the end of the month. It could happen very quickly, this moving, okay? Oops. So I see the Nine of Diamonds, the Three of Clubs, and the Queen of Diamonds. Queen of Diamonds, I usually see her as, the older woman. She's, she could even be the mother. She usually has gray or white hair. She's, you might go to her for guidance. Um, she could be helping you financially in a situation, could help you with your finances or work out your finances. Maybe you owe money for something or something like that, or she could be helping you, but she's helping you get somewhere. And it could be like, it's with money. It looks like it's with money. Could be a loan, a 3-month loan, or to help you with first and last, or something like that. Okay. And then you have, because there could be a financial challenge for you, and I think she's helping you work it out. Could be a he too, I should say. This person could have green or gray eyes, and if they're blue, they're really pale blue. And then you have the Nine of Clubs, the Six of Clubs, and the Three of Spades. Oops, pull them down here. So, something about the job site. It seems like there could be an obstacle to getting more work, you know, to I don't know, to it you're trying to get more work, more time in, more hours perhaps. Um like I said, you could be training, going to do some sort of training to do, you could be doing something totally different here, I'm not sure, but you're working towards something here. You also may have two jobs, but I'm going to tell you there's some sort of obstacle here to you getting more work. All right. There's an obstacle. Let's see if we can find out what it is. Have a lot of threes. Okay. So threes are progress. Threes are teamwork. Threes are helping. You could be helping someone. Maybe it's not your project. Maybe you're just helping them or they're helping you. I got a feeling of possibly moving in with someone, sharing expenses. Um, you might be thinking about moving jobs because of where you're moving, where you're going to be located. Maybe you might be thinking about moving jobs because it could be a distance or something. The distance could be an obstacle for you. Is there anything else for my Capricorn pudding pies? Creek walking. That sounds beautiful. There's almost something like that in these cards. See them? Is there anything else for Capricorn? I don't know. Another 10. Another 10. So this is success and happiness, and you're kind of like, this is also a traditional card to me. Creating your own traditions now. You know what I mean? You're starting your um it's like when you get your first house or something, or maybe you move out of the house and you're starting to do things your way. Your finances are going to work out. Things are going to fall into place for you. Okay, Capricorn. And it's gonna be really nice. These three tens are really, really great. You might have a delay here with this three of spades, some sort of minor obstacle in your way. You'll figure it out as you do. If anyone can, a Capricorn can figure out another way to accomplish what you're trying to do here. And I think it's around work. You might have to change locations or something like that. Okay. So, anyway, I hope this has helped you, Capricorn. I hope you have a really good month of April. And this ad free video is brought to you by Aries this month. It's their birthday time and time to send in their annual contribution to my channel of $25. Thank you so much. I love you. Mwah. You can also like and subscribe or comment or whatever. I love hearing from you. I really do. And it's the whole reason why I do the lives, because I like to communicate with people. So don't be afraid to say hi if you want to. I love to just say hey. Anyway, take care. Let me know. Talk soon. Bye now.